So welcome to round one. This is a great hand that we will keep. See how our Seifu duo can get triggered by all of these green cards. All right, so it seems it's Miss Metal Skulk for us on turn two. All right, so he is not monocolor. All right, this card is nice because probably by the time I'll be able to cast it here with this hand, I'll have a bunch of creatures out. Meaning that I will probably get to ambush some of these guys. Alright, the question is, do I play this thing? And I think I do. I mean, I guess the one reason that I could have that I could have to not play it is to trigger my save for duel later on, but this way it's better, I think. Ooh. Alright, so he's gonna discard a card at random. Wonder how that's gonna be. I guess my question is, do I attack with this thing or not? Maybe I don't, just because, it's not going to be good for me, just, trading blows from a 1/1 lifelink and a 5/4. So I'll just leave it back. And let's play a duo then. He cannot attack us unless he manages to destroy this guy. I guess I could have attacked. I could have attacked just to make him attack this turn, but I guess that wasn't necessary. Let's see what he plays there. Alright, 3-3. Ooh. Yeah, that guy's a beating. So what will I do? I guess I play this thing, make my guy into a 3/5 vigilance, and attack with it. Again, I guess I could have attacked with the Skulk in order to lure him to start bashing, to keep bashing me with this guy now that he knows that I can block. But oh well. He's attacking me in the air. This is a very good card, by the way. Ooh, Gloom. Juvenile Gloom Widow. Reach and Wither. That is pretty interesting. Alright, well, I guess we will do this. Tap his guy. I guess we could do that during his turn, right? We could actually tap everything he has during his turn and attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at least during our turn. That should be fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play a land and I'm not going to attack. Because attacking, I cannot attack with this thing because now he does have a Gloom Widow. We're gonna play this thing to tap his team and bash him during our turn. And we can even play a Niveau's Wisps on some other threat he plays there. Guess we can tap everything he's got. He has 2 cards in hand. Hopefully nothing too amazing there. Alright. So let's first and foremost tap that thing. Give vigilance to our guy. Draw a card. Another Nevius Wisps. That's actually great. Let's play a Kithkin Shield there. And attack with our guys. So he's down 8. Hopefully he attacks us with his guys there. I guess he will attack with the Flyer. Not with the Gloom Widow though. Right. I'm not gonna play a Nevius Wisps during my turn. I mean during his turn. I'm gonna wait to see what I draw first. Alright, I drew a Plains. So maybe I do play it, right? I guess I will tap that thing. Draw into a card. That's a Plains. That's sad, but oh well. Let's go ahead and attack with our 3/3 here. See if he trades. Alright, he is going to trade. That's fine. We need to find something here before he kills us with his Flyer there. And before he starts drawing cards to, put counters on our guys. Because when he does that's gonna be annoying. Alright, taking 3 here. Ooh. Alright. A 4/4 then. Alright, so this is actually fine here. We could ambush his guy there. We can, triple block, or we can block with only one creature and pump it. This game is in sort of a stalemate now because of his Gloom Widow there. Can block flyers. Alright, Hungry Spriggan I'm not that afraid of. He's not attacking. Alright. Ooh, Curse of Chains is actually great. So, what do I play it on? I'm not sure. Do I even want to play it on anything right now? Again, I'm not sure. I guess I'll just pass the turn. He has 2 cards that I want to get rid of to actually try and win this game, and those are, the Flyer and the Juvenile Gloom Widow. So there's no point on playing the Curse of Chains right now because, playing it wouldn't do much for me here. Ooh. Right. So is he going to attack with anything? I don't suppose he is. My shield there makes it very difficult for him to attack. Alright. He's gonna deal 1 damage to me, but I will gain 3 lives, so I don't think this is gonna work as well as he would like it to. I could also block with this thing, but I don't think that's necessary. Let me just double check here. It's convertible costs 3 or greater. This thing costs 3. So I'm gonna gain 2 life out of this deal here. Alright, again, not much for us here. What we could do perhaps is play the Curse of Chains on the Gloom Widow. I guess not really, because I was thinking I could start attacking with the Skulk, but he does have this guy now, and I'm not even sure if I if I want to attack with the scope. So I'll just wait to see whether he has more scary stuff there to play this on. He's attacking again. All right, and I'm doing it again. Gaining 2 more life here. Does he even realize that this is what's happening here? Not sure. Alright, another Gloom Widow. That makes things a bit more complicated. Ooh, Steel of the Godhead. Again, I don't think I want to play this thing right now. Because if I do draw into my blue-white creature, I can just win this game, right? With the Steel of the Godhead. But I think it's coming to a point where, yeah, like, I'm gonna play the Curse of Chains there. Right? Or, nah, not really. Like, I do have a lot of life and he doesn't really have a lot of attacks. If he has that thing that deals 1 damage to each white creature, then I'm pretty dead. But I don't think he's gonna have that on his main deck. His sideboard, maybe. Alright. So he's gonna pump his Spriggan, meaning that I will only get to gain 1 life this turn. Alright. That guy. Sure, it's a 4/4 now then. If he attacks, yeah. Like, I'm definitely doing this, right? Trading 2 for his guy. Let's hope he doesn't have any sort of trick here. I guess that's 1 less threat for us to worry about if that happens the way we want it to. Oh, he has a Flame Javelin. Alright. Well, I guess that there are a lot better stuff you could have done with that Flame Javelin, so I guess I'm happy about that. Alright, Spectral Possession number 2, so I can just go ahead and play that. And not worry about using up the Curse of Chains just yet. We really need to draw into that Thistledown duo here. Alright, Hungry Spriggan number 2, meaning that he doesn't really have anything here. And neither do we. Let's see, we have less cards in our deck than he does, so meaning that we will eventually need to do something to win this game. So his deck is actually pretty good. He has a Flame Javelin, has a tower above. Alright, do this. He obviously has something to do there, maybe a green spell at instant speed. Right. No problem. If he's gonna do that, he should really have attacked with something else here. Maybe both of the Hungry Spriggans. Alright. He's not playing optimally, which is good news for us, but his board position is quite large here at this point. Alright, Last Breath. Last Breath I actually like. Let's see, I can play this already here. Yeah, I'll pull the trigger. I'll do that. Last Breath can get rid of one of his Gloom Beetles, but we're not gonna do that just now because that will only give him more life now, which is really not what we want to be doing here. We really only want to play the Last Breath if we can find a way to deal with both Gloom Beetles. All right, Scarecrow is fine. It's gonna be fine once it starts flying, I guess. But I guess once it does start flying, I guess I'll be pretty close to winning the game because this will mean that I'll have drawn the blue-white creature, the one blue-white creature that I have. What's that? Who? All right. It doesn't trample though, right? Nah. So I get to keep blocking it with my Skulk, which is fine. See if he's gonna attack me with anything here. Alright, one more planes. So we are still like waiting for an out here. Have 13 cards left. If we don't draw into our Thistledown duel soon here, we're gonna have to start improvising. Like killing a Gloom Widow and enchanting a flyer, I'm not sure just yet. Alright, and a Gloom Widow, man. Yeah, things are gonna be problematic for us, I think. We really will have to draw into the duo here if we want to do anything. And it cannot be, one of the last cards of our deck. He has to tap, what, 10 creatures? Oh no, total power 20 or greater. So, like, 5, 6, 7, 9, yeah. He can easily do that. But there's no reason for him to do it, since I can just block his guy with my Miss Metal Skull. I guess one of the ways that I could win this game is if I... Oh, alright. Is if I manage to... I mean, he is tapping a bunch of creatures there. Which has to be good news for us, right? Oh. Jesus. Yeah, we'll have to block him with a bunch of guys here. He's a 31-31. Let's see what he targeted. It's whenever it attacks, right? Yeah, he's gonna choose the creature to block. Yep, guess that's yeah, like 31. I have to have 13 total toughness, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess 11 does the trick maybe. I mean, I'm not conceding just yet. So this is gonna block here. This is gonna block here. I guess this is gonna block here, and this is gonna block here. 31. We're gonna have 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. But we will be at 21, meaning that we have to have 10 toughness. 11 toughness, that is. So, like, we can maybe keep this here and maybe keep this here. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that does not work. Does not work. We have to block with this guy, after all. Yep. This was quite something, wasn't it? Let's do this. Yeah, don't think we're gonna be able to hold him much longer here. All right. I mean, we got the duo, right? We got the duo, and maybe we should, play the duo and play the Steel of the Godhead. It's gonna be a 4/4 lifelink creature. Cannot attack. I mean, hopefully he won't attack us with everything. Because if he does, we are pretty dead. I guess we will just have to exile one of his brigands. But still, I guess we lose this game. Alright. Yep. As I thought, he's gonna pump one of his brigands. But we get to, exile it with the trigger on the stack. Hopefully he drew into a land there and cannot do anything, but yeah. Alright. So I guess we are quite dead, aren't we? So both these guys are gonna be 5/5s. Let's see, maybe he won't attack with everything. If he doesn't, then I'm happy about that. Well, he did. So no reason to show him our last breath here, because we are super dead. Let's just go ahead and concede. This was an interesting game, to say the least. Okay, so mine excavation, I'm not sure. Street Bear, Golden Glow Moth. Maybe a weak knit. I'm not sure. Maybe we should bring this thing in. I mean, this thing is something that we really want, actually. I also have Flask to hunt for stuff. Hex Hunter, did he play any enchantments or artifacts? I don't think he did. Maybe he played a Scarecrow? I cannot remember. Turn to Mist. Turn to Mist is actually a nice card for us here. Because he can, exile his guy also, right? He can. So he can whiff his pump spells. And what do I take out? Maybe a Medicine Runner? Not a cohort. One of the Scarecrows, maybe? I guess this thing is gonna be better for us. I guess we shall see. Let's submit this as it is and choose to play first. And we're not mulling this hand. Let's hope we do better this time. Alright. Ooh, that's a nice turn 3 play, isn't it? Especially with Last Breath backup to get rid of his spider there if he has it. don't think I'm blocking the initiate if he attacks. No real reason to. It's not that scary. Ooh, alright. Devoted Druid is actually pretty scary. There are a bunch of combos with this guy. I cannot remember if they're available in this limited format, but it's definitely a scary card. So, no need to attack, since he can block. And let's hope he doesn't have a Gloom Widow here. If he has, that's going to be problematic. I mean, a juvenile Gloom Widow wouldn't be that problematic because you do have a last breath. But the actual Gloom Widow would. Tower above. Sure, so he's gonna choose this guy maybe? Suppose yes. Yep. Killing my guy. Oh well, that's a problem. Maybe I should have blocked it last turn. Alright, Belina cohort is actually pretty nice. But here I'm going to attack him with my flyers and then play a 3-3. That's because I'm thinking that if I draw into a plains, I get to play both Belina cohort and Last Breath next turn. So I gotta, optimize my mana spending here. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that. This guy triggers off migraine spells too. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, so he drew into a mountain. Let's hope he doesn't have the burn spell that deals 1 damage to my creatures. Alright, has a Gloom Widow, which is gonna breathe its last breath shortly here. What's that? Does he have another tower above? I suppose he does. Or maybe just a 4 mana guy. Oh, 1 damage, yeah. Burn Trail. Jesus, Burn Trail is so ridiculous. Alright, at least that happened. I get to play a Bellinor cohort. A Last Breath. And attack. He has 2 cards in hand, but our board position is better at this point, so I'm happy about that. I guess it was better for him to have a Burn Trail than the one that deals 1 damage to every blue and white creature. Alright. It's actually fine, so let's attack with everything we got and play a 4-4. So we doesn't have a combat trick here. It goes down to 12. We're gonna play our last card. He has 2 cards in hand already. But on the plus side, our board position is much better. Alright, Gloom Widow. Gloom Widow is okay. I mean, it cannot block my ground guys, so I'm okay with that. And the way he did it, he cannot bluff a tower above. Not that I would believe him, because if he had a last turn, he would have played it. So no reason to attack with our flyers right now. Let's just bash him for 7, because then he's gonna be at a very low life total. And then maybe we will think about starting to attack him in the air, even if it means the Gloom Widow gets to block something. I guess Niveau's Wisps would be okay here. I guess the Thought Weft thing there, the one that untaps my guys and taps his guys. Alright. So again, let's attack with these two here. Maybe he will just jump it here to shrink my guy. That wouldn't be that hot for him though. So if he does that and does not have a tower above in hand, then that will be okay with me. He's taking his time to allow me to begin combat. Man, I really do hope I draw into something like a Nevia's Wisps in the next few turns. That's you know a very innocuous looking card that could actually win me the game here. All right. So he's going down to 6. Right, he tapped for something there. Not sure if he's gonna play anything. Apparently not. Yeah, so like Nevia's Wisps would be a perfect card for us here. If he doesn't have a creature, then he lost. All right, all right. There's the Wisps. So uh, again, I don't think there's anything I want to bring in. I'm happy with the Scarecrow. Reading it doesn't seem that hot. I mean, it does counter his burn spell, but it's not a really great card. It does regenerate any permanent, but yeah, like it's not like he's gonna be able to kill my enchantments or anything like that. Scrap basket, I don't. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, like scrap basket. You know what? It could actually be a fine card here because it could become blue. Yeah. So what do I take out to bring that in? Maybe the dragoon. Yeah, I guess the scrap basket's gonna be better than the dragoon here. So let's submit and hope for the best. Yes, I'll keep this hand because I have a 2 mana guy. I have a 2 mana removal spell. I'm on the draw here. I have already 2 lands, and with 3 lands I get to play this and this. So yeah, definitely keeping it. Could backfire, but I think it's definitely right to keep. Yeah, see, drew into a land already. All right. Yeah, that's a fine card, and it is such a fine card that maybe I could block it if he attacks. Guess we'll see. If he doesn't have a green source, then I'm not sure. Yeah, like I don't feel like I need to block here. So let's attack him with this guy. This guy alone could hold him at bay here right now because he could during his turn just untap it, give it +0/+2, would become a 2/4. But I have something even better, and that's this guy. The reason why I'm playing this guy instead of a Spectral Possession is that if he has that thing that deals 1 damage to every creature that I have, then this is much better. Alright. Ooh, that's great. So, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna attack with both my guys? Nah, just with the Cavaliers. And if he blocks with 2 cards, he's gonna get, I'm gonna get a nice 2-for-1 here. So, alright. There we go then. So let's make that guy breathe its last breath there. We're gonna lose his guy. And I am gonna play a Skulk. So I really like our position right now. Alright, another 3-3. So here we are going to attack with both these guys and play a procession. It's at the beginning of the next step. So I could even use it to remove a spider there if he has it. Alright. That's an annoying card, but oh well. So I guess we get to attack with these and these. More than willing to trade this for this, if he wants to. If he doesn't want to, that's fine. Let's play a cohort, which is amazing in this board position, and say go. Alright, Tetherkite is actually pretty good too. I mean, at least to block his guy. So let's attack with this, and with this. See what he does. We do have a turn to mist for backup here. He did not block. So we're going to play a Tetherkite. And the reason why we're going to play a Tetherkite here is because next turn we may want to just attack with everything. Alright, so he just conceded. So see you round 2.